York City, Russia. And in this town was a great musician, an artist, magic man. And his name was Sadko. And this is the story of the Sea King's daughter. Was invited by all of the kings and the high people in town to play at the finest banquets, dances, parties. If it was a big one, Sadko was there. And Sadko played an instrument known as the Gluskabe. Like a harp, many strings, but sits on the lap. The strings are like the guchin, but more like the guchan, the one with many strings. Yeah, like that. The thing about this instrument is it could make people dance and forget about things that need to be forgotten when it's time to have a good time. And when Sadko would play, ladies, I must tell you about the ladies. In every corner there was a lady trying to play with her eyes, looking over at Sadko. But as soon as the party was over, these ladies that were so infatuated and in love with Sadko's music would take off. They couldn't be with Sadko. You see, because he was of a different class. Some say he was a poor man. Others say he was a rich man. Let's see what you think as you hear the story of Sadko. I must tell you also that when the party was over, Sadko did not collect a lot of money for his show. He was the life of the party, and all he got at the end was a cup raised. Everyone would say, "Drink! Drink to the Sadko! Sadko, eat your fill!" And then they'd throw him a few measly coins. Sadko was a happy man. He loved his city, loved Novgorod, rich cultures from all of the world, crossing from the east and the west, and so many languages and art and little things. He loved it. By day he spent his time in the market, and by night in the banquets. One day, his friends came along, haunting him once again. The same old question that you've heard before. Sadko, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Sadko, this is no life. Look at you. You have nothing. You have no thing. You have no wife, no house, no job. Yeah, you do your music thing. What are you doing with your life, Sadko? Sadko was perplexed by this, but he was never afraid to talk back. And he said, "What are you talking about?" He was a strong man of convictions. He knew what he wanted out of life, even though he was young. He not only knew what he wanted out of life, he was doing it. And had been doing it for quite a while for such a young man. So he would stand up and he would tell these people, what? These friends. What? What do you mean I don't have a life? Every night, I play music and bring joy back into the dead hearts of people. And I make them dance. And I make them fall in love. What do you mean? I have a wonderful life. Agree to disagree. That's why we're here, right? Trying to figure out what to do with our lives. What does it mean to truly be alive? Well, some choose the road less taken, and others the open highway. Now, I must tell you that even for Sadko, there were nights, even for strong, convicted Sadko, that had been doing what he needed to do for so long. Even for Sadko, there were nights where it was just hard. And on those nights, he would go down to the great river Volkhov with his guzli, and he would play a very different song. A song from deep below. And he would sing to the river. Something like this. Oh, river Volkhov. Oh, river Volkhov. I wish you were a woman, 'cause you'd see me for me. Oh, river Volkhov. You can sing with me. Oh, river Volkhov, I wish you were a woman. You would see me for me. One more time. Oh, river Volkhov. Oh, river Volkhov, I wish you were a woman. You would see me for. Suddenly, the river started to swell right before his eyes. And he wasn't sure what was happening, but the waves started to crash and pound right in front of him. And out of the water came this great big beast, and his hair was seaweed, just like the mane of his beard. And it was enormous, and it had a deep voice that cried out his name, Sadko! Trembling Sadko looked up. Yes, Your Highness. Oh, Sadko let out a chuckle. Sadko, I've been listening to your music. Do you know who I am? The king of the sea. And I have come to invite you, Sadko, to my party. Aha. But I don't have any money. You remember that moment? When your life was about to change? When opportunity came to you? Right out of there in your darkest night. Great moment for everything to change. Came. The Sea King came to you and said, will you come with me? you remember that? You remember when you said, oh, but I don't have time. Oh, but I'm too busy. Oh, but I have children. Oh, but I'm married. Oh, but I don't speak the language. Oh, but goddamn. But! The king said, but Sadko, I have more riches than you will ever need. Second chance. And he stuck his hand into the river and threw out a great big golden fish. Not the goldfish, golden fish. Sadko catches it, and it turned into a great brick of gold. And the king said, you have money now! Will you come to my party now? Okay. I cannot excuse myself. Tomorrow I will buy the ticket. So, the next day, Sadko woke up very early. And he changed the brick of gold for money. Bought the tickets. Got on the ship. Headed down the Volkhov River to the Baltic Sea. His guzli, of course, under his arm. Yeah. You gotta know what's under your arm. What's in your bundle. When life gets tough and there's an adventure ahead, what do you take into life? Got anything in that bag? Or you reaching in, there's nothing there. He had his guzli. Take a guzli with it. That's it. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what. But I got my guzli. Everything going to be all right. All right. So, when they got to the sea, the wind started to blow. Violent wind. The kind sea captains fear. And sea captains are used to waves and wind, but there are certain winds that even the sea captain fears. And this was a fierce wind. The strange thing is, the ship was not moving. It was like tied to an anchor somehow. Everything else was moving, but not the ship. This experienced sea captain knew. He called everyone on deck and he said, the Sea King is looking for one of you. Sadko raised his hand. Wait, his other hand, this hand has a guzli. Yes, me. Walk the plank! So, Sadko gets on the edge of the ship and jumps into the Baltic Sea. Gluk, 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 gluk. Guzli in hand. Gluk, 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 gluk. Down to the bottom of the sea. When he gets down to the bottom of the sea, he opens his eyes, opens his mouth, starts breathing, bubbles, like a fish, like you would do too. Finds it fascinating. Now he can breathe underwater. So he starts walking. And right in front of him he sees the pearl gates of a beautiful castle under the sea. White pearl gates. And they open up. And inside, this is the entire ocean fauna swimming around. Some seahorses, of course, the little cute seahorses. Maybe 5 or 6. And the daddy, baby. What else do you think he saw? Huh? Yes, of course. The octopi. 1 octopus, 2 octopi. Oh, yes. Swimming around the seahorses, all in harmony. What do you think he saw? Turtles, of course, the great big sea turtles. They just came from Ostional in Costa Rica. They put their eggs, went with the little babies to the party.
Cockles and mussels.
Cockles and mussels, alive, alive. And all the cockles were like opening up, singing the good old traditional Irish tune that made them so famous because everybody else did. What the fuck is a cockle and mussel? And then now we know. We're English ILR level 2, maybe 3, but we know what a fucking cockle and mussel is. Thanks to this non-traditional form of learning language. Okay. What else did he see?
Crabs.
What?
Crabs.
Yeah, he saw some crabs. Gotta be careful with the crabs. Careful with the crabs. Yeah, so he kept on walking in and saw lots more. Anything else?
Sea cucumbers.
Sea cucumbers. He's like, oh, that's what they look like in real life. I've only seen them in a platter in all of the finest restaurants in Jinan. So expensive. I'm gonna eat one. He ate one. Yeah, he ate a sea cucumber. Okay, anything else?
The plant.
What? Seaweed.
Seaweed. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he saw some seaweed. The plant of the hair of the sea king. Plenty of seaweed. Anything else?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Well, starfish. Stingrays. Sharks. Whales. Marlins. Snakes. Eels. Eels. Electric eels.
Oh.
And open up, and in the very back was the sea king and the sea queen, right? And all the mermaids swimming around the sea king's daughters, right? No bra, just beautiful, beautiful. Satko's eyes, very big. Oh, good party, good party. Sea king stands up.
Does
He
it have
said-
a leg?
No legs. That's the thing about mermaids. Strange. Nothing to do down there. Just fish. I don't like the mermaids. Good to look at, not good to sleep with. All right, but that's a different story. Okay, so focus. The sea king stands up and he says, finally you're here, son. Have a seat next to me. Sadko starts tuning his instrument. Bong, bong, dong. He starts plucking his melody. And all the animals just start dancing together. Russian style. You know, arm in arm. Hey!
Hey.
Oh, what a dead audience we have today. They missed the cue. When I go like this, you say, hey, okay? It's not a very difficult thing.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
See, you thought you'd know when I was gonna do it.
Hey!
But you never know with the Russians. When you gotta say,
Hey!
good. So they were having a party.
Hey!
Come on, don't sleep.
Hey!
Yeah, because it started getting faster.
Hey!
And the sea king said, come on, boy, I want you to play.
Hey!
Faster.
Hey!
Come on.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, yeah. It's like this. Oh, yeah. And the sea king was whirling around and around, and everything was just a great big carnival. The sea king was whirling with his mane around and around. And the queen came over and she whispered in Sadko's ear. She said, Sadko, you must stop. And he's watching the sea king saying faster. She's saying stop. Who do you listen to? Do you know? Are you ready? When you have in one ear the sea king saying, come on faster. And the sea queen saying, you gotta stop. Are you ready when life gives you that? You got enough story? So he's in this moment. And she says, you gotta stop. You see, up above the water, there's people dying. Ships are going over. Yeah, this ocean, this sea is a mess. It's destroying villages. You gotta stop. Make that king sit down. So he grabs his string and he plucks it real hard. Boom! The music stops and the sea king's, come on, play on. He's still dancing. The music stopped. Sadko's looking at the king. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. The goosely. Got another goosely, no more goosely. Oh. So everybody kind of catches their breath, and the Sea King sits down and puts his arm around the boy, looks at him. That was great. Haven't danced like that in 13,000 years. Thank you, son. Bring me some water. Said the king. My perfect glass. Sounds like this. The name Aiden. The king. Bring this man some wine. Come on now. Drink up, son. And then he says, Princess Volkova. And everybody starts murmuring. Princess Volkova. And in she comes, and everyone quiets down and just watches her swim. And Sadko does his best to keep his eyes on her face, but he's distracted by the bouncing juggalos. Never seen boobies underwater. Wet t-shirt is one thing, but underwater it must be incredible. So, the king says, Princess, calm down here. Calm down next to your father. Come here, my darling. So, looks over at Sadko. He says, Sadko, that was one hell of a show. This is my daughter, one hell of a daughter. You see, I would like you to have her tonight. And everybody just goes crazy. Oh, she's yours. She's yours. Oh, well, great ending to a party, right? Go when the doors open up. That's your bedroom. You're married now. Go. Sadko can't believe it, right? He's like, oh my God, jackpot. But as he's leaving, and the king is celebrating, the queen whispers in his ear again. Ah, goddamn queen. Right? Everything's going good in your life, and you got the goddamn queen whispering in your ear. So she says, Sadko, you know, if you kiss her tonight, you can never go back. If you kiss her tonight, you can never go back. Sometimes in life, there's a moment where you can't go back. Yeah? Sometimes you get second chances. But sometimes there's no going back. It's got to be all or nothing. You see what's ahead, you go in. All in. You kiss her tonight, Sadko. You can never go back. Sadko just goes with her into the room, and he can't get the queen's voice out of his head. You know, the perfect moment. She's in the bathroom getting all ready. I don't know what a mermaid does. Maybe, I don't know, combing down the scales so they're not all rough, you know, when their legs rub in the thrust. And, well, okay. So, he's trying to live in the present moment, the perfect moment with Princess Volkova, but he can't get that voice out of his head. Only Only him and the queen know what's in his head. Everyone else thinks Tatko's going in to have the night of his life. But it's not always like you see. Sometimes there's something else going on. A whole world inside. And it looks like somebody's just having a great big party. Honeymoon party with the Prince of Alcoa. And really inside, well, I never go back. What the hell do I do? Maybe you've been like that before. Maybe you've been in a place like that before. Or maybe this is just a story, right? just a story. Not my story. Silly story. So, she comes out looking beautiful. And she gets in bed. And she's waiting. It's a tense moment. She's like, well, kiss me. Oh, she went straight for the kiss. How about the hug? Kiss me. So, he said, you look beautiful, my darling. Right? Your hair. Kiss me. In my village, he says, there's a tradition where on the first night, you never kiss the bride on the first night. That kiss you tomorrow. Okay. What? She's so mad. So mad. Turns over. Goes to sleep. Sadko turns over. Goes to sleep. Exhausted. The sun has set in the west and in the east. He wakes up and he opens his eyes and no princess. He's sitting under the tree and he sees the river Volkov. Lets out a big sigh. They say that a tear rolled down his cheek. Everyone says one tear rolled down his cheek. Now, what people don't know, some say that this tear was a tear of sadness. No, could never see the princess again. Others say, no, this is the tear of joy. He's back home, safe, place that he loves. Nothing like having a place you can call home. Your people, your village, this is a tear of joy. And then others say, this was a tear of grief and praise, all in one. All I know is the story I had to tell.